Welcome back to our channel, where we share heart-touching stories that remind us of the power of kindness, hope, and unexpected miracles. If you enjoy stories that warm your heart and inspire your soul, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and stay with us until the end because this story will leave you speechless. It was a gloomy afternoon, and the rain poured heavily as mourners gathered around a small grave. A little girl named Emily stood there shivering, her tiny hands clutching a single white rose. She was only 7 years old, but she had already lost the one person who loved her more than anything in the world, her father. Emily's father had been her entire world, a hard-working man who raised her single-handedly after her mother passed away when she was just a baby. Standing beside Emily was her stepmother, a woman named Victoria, who had married her father only 2 years earlier. She wore an expression of impatience, as if she couldn't wait for the funeral to be over. As soon as the ceremony ended, Victoria wasted no time. She pulled Emily aside and coldly said, "You don't belong here anymore. I'm not your mother, and this house isn't yours. Pack your things and leave." Emily stood frozen, tears streaming down her cheeks, unable to comprehend how her life had fallen apart in a single day. Hours later, Emily found herself standing outside their home, clutching a small bag of clothes and an old teddy bear her father had given her. She sat on the cold pavement, sobbing quietly as the sun set behind the gray clouds. She had no one to turn to, no relatives nearby, and no idea where she would sleep that night. As darkness fell, a sleek black car stopped in front of the house. Out stepped a man in a tailored suit, his eyes scanning the scene with a mixture of concern and sadness. He introduced himself as Daniel, an old friend of Emily's father. He had been out of the country and only learned about his friend's passing that morning. When he saw Emily sitting alone in the rain, his heart broke. Kneeling beside her, Daniel gently asked, "Sweetheart, why are you out here all alone?" Through sobs, Emily explained everything: her father's death, her stepmother's cruelty, and her fear of having nowhere to go. Without hesitation, Daniel wrapped his coat around her shivering body and said softly, "You're coming with me." Daniel was no ordinary man. He was a successful millionaire who had once been struggling just like Emily's father. Her father had helped him years ago when he had nothing, and now Daniel felt it was his turn to honor that friendship. That night, Emily was welcomed into Daniel's mansion, given a warm meal, and tucked into a soft bed. For the first time since her father's passing, she felt safe. Daniel promised to take care of her, give her a home, and love her like his own daughter. Emily's story reminds us that sometimes, even in our darkest moments, unexpected angels appear. Kindness has the power to change lives.